Make a move extreme. Shortcut to your dreams. Float straight to the stars on that flying thing. Getting snowblind games. Pick a tune, chick-a-boon in the world beyond. Got a beat, got a heat on the phony string. Tear your world apart. Once the magic starts. Do you really wanna taste it? What's going on must come down. Do you really wanna taste it? Baby, you're losing ground. You soon become the mirror. The whole is wrong with you. Dancing with your blinkers on. Throw your dog the invisible bone. And put your jet in gear. Anything to get you out of here. Gotta go hit that ride to the setting sun. I gotta leave this mess behind. Gotta cruise on the blues. Got a life to find. What you need is better read on a dotted line. Welcome to the show. Do you really wanna taste it? What's going on must come down. Do you really wanna taste it? Baby, you're losing ground. You soon become the mirror. The whole is wrong with you. Dancing with your blinkers on. Throw your dog the invisible bone. Devil in disguise. Do you really wanna taste it? What's going on must come down. Do you really wanna taste it? Baby, you're losing ground. You soon become the mirror. The whole is wrong with you. Dancing with your blinkers on. Throw your dog the invisible bone. Do you really wanna taste it? What's going on must come down. Do you really wanna taste it? Baby, you're losing ground. You soon become the mirror. The whole is wrong with you. Dancing with your blinkers on. Throw your dog the invisible bone. use myself. Keep on running, I'll look sudden, and there'll be a little less of me. When I use myself, all this hustle just for muscle, I'll be less of me. Just for muscle, I'll be less of me.
Your spirit will hate her, the flower who married my brother, the traitor, and you will expose his puppet behavior, for you are the proof of how we betrayed her loyalty. Hush, child, the darkness will rise from the deep and carry you down to sleep. Child, the darkness will rise from the deep and carry you down to sleep. Guileless son, each day you grow older, each moment I'm watching my vengeance unfold. For the child of my body, the flesh of my soul will die in returning the birthright he stole. Child, the darkness will rise from the deep and carry you down to sleep. Child, the darkness will rise from the deep and carry you down to
Good day, guys. We have made it to a Wondrous Wednesday, and here we are, ready to get started for some great stuff here right now. Looking forward to some great chatters today. Have a fantastic time. and look forward to it. So yeah, Jurassic Park right on deck here. Let's just take a look at a couple little things to add in the meantime. And as we continue to develop a lovely community with more things on the way. Definitely looking forward to those dinosaur emotes, other stuff like that. Several ideas for emotes, several things. I need to confirm a couple other commissioners and another couple artists for that, so look forward to that. Right now we can add more things to the main logo here. If there's anything else we want to add, let's take a little look at that, make sure we can spruce it up and make it as nice as possible. So let's see here. We got the top cheer, recent sub gifter, recent bits there. I don't know if that's obvious enough. Recent cheers and all, so that's there was 2 of them there before, so let me add another one, I guess. Try to make it, clean it up a little bit, make it look decent. I don't need like lines, I guess, like top supporters on the left shelf there. So we're just gonna add a little bit of that, a few nice things, and we should get to Jurassic Park here very soon. Looking forward to it. For our first of the final few chapters here, so like 4 chapters to go with the epilogue, but 3 main chapters. And we want to clip that funny little happening and hunt last night as well. That was pretty strange, so we can get to some of that. Take a look, and I hope to have some lovely chatters come in, have a great conversation today, just around noon here today, this lovely Wednesday, January 19th, 2022. So let's add just a couple more things here. Have a great time of it. Absolutely, you know. Okay, couple little things here. Let me see. Not be on this screen as much as the Chillstone, but it's still nice to feature our community and showcase all the main contributors, which is why it's possible to be here and to keep up enthusiastic streaming. So let us add here recent cheers. Just nice to have a little process. I've been working it only a few minutes, and then we'll begin to Jurassic Park. Right after that little clip from Hunt last night, bugged in the wall. That was pretty silly. Hopefully no issues like that today. Have some better rounds today. Those were pretty rough ones. I was kind of, at the end of the stream, and just decided to do a couple with Mo because DVD didn't go well. Phasmo either, really. But we'll have some better ones today, I'm sure. We'll have some good Wolfenstein, some good Dishonored, some good readings here. Start off with Wolfenstein, and see if we get some Hunt after that before lunch break, and the Dishonored, and more Hunt probably tonight. Alright, this will be recent cheers. Let's take a look at that. Text. Recent cheers. These are the most recent cheers. Thankfully, we do have something from most recently to test it with, but yeah, recent cheers. Lime color. Good enough. Only reason recent subgifter there is smaller is because it's more words. Quite a bit more words. Okay, there's Drumbly, and I believe it'll show more than the one. Last time it did have 2 there, so let's see if I can adjust this. It's a little difficult. Alright, how is that? Much set. Good enough. Okay, exciting times. Getting pretty good then. Just Wednesday. Let's have the rest here. Alright, I think that's pretty good for now. We'll test the chat box as is needed. Not too worried about it. Okay. So we got top cheer there. Decent enough. I like things to be relatively organized, so try that. Okay, pretty good. I think that's good enough for now. Let's see if there's one more thing we want to add for right now, just to see But I think that'll mostly be pretty much set. If there's anything else to add, you can always do it later, but let's see, we have goals, we have tips, yeah, we already have donations, sub-gifts, and cheers, so I think there's anything for like chatters or anything like that to show who has the most chat. We've got donations, tips, sub-gifters, cheerers, and follower. Yeah, most recent follower, follower count, total subscriber count. Have that in the chill stone, so we don't need it here too. Donation train, follower train, clock. Yeah, none of that really. So I think that's a good 5 things for now. Yeah, 5 should be plenty for now. 5 on the little list here. And I don't know, make it look a little nicer. We can try, but I think it gets the main point across there. And top supporters on the left there, so should be pretty good for now. Alright then. Well, let's get to a little hunt clip then from yesterday as well. Make a quick little clip of it. We could record it, the entire thing if needed, but for now let's at least get the first minute to clip there, and we'll see what else. But getting pretty good for now, guys. Let us carry on. Fantastic time of it. Just about set. Okay. Just welcome in. We get some full streams here tonight, tomorrow and Friday, Saturday. See about Sunday. Take care of other stuff. Okay. How about that little clip then? Let's take a look. A couple things for that. Alrighty.
Wondrous Wednesday. Into the Dragon's Roost for excellent adventures in Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus, Dishonored Death of the Outsider, Jurassic Park, and more.
Get started with these things today. Let us head on over to last night's video. Clip that a little bit. Failed to load module. Yeah, right here at the end. Let's take a look. Right there at the end there. Pretty funny time. And to export the other videos, we'll get to this. I guess, before lunch break, after lunch break, plenty of time for that, so quick little exports, everything so far today. Get to one tonight, yesterday, and Monday as well. I believe I already exported Sunday, but doesn't hurt to take a look. Getting that Jurassic Park playlist together. We're going to have a lot of videos to get together in that. We have the Lovecraft playlist. We'll be adding the one from yesterday, of course, for that. And yeah, last video was Sunday, so adding to that. Alright, so let us clip this rock shenanigans right over here.
Wall here. The desync is terrible in this one. Can't even move. It gets you stuck inside the wall, basically.
We had several encounters from after that, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's the start of it.
Weird wall.
If I want to do after that, it doesn't let me do
The desync is
after, so I have to do like a minute after that. So let me go to
so weird.
4150. See if that
Oh,
works.
that'll help if they shoot me. Try to get somewhere hidden. Then.
Yeah, it took a whole minute before he even approached us, so maybe I can just do like a timestamp, not do a clip. But I do kind of want it to be a clip too. It's definitely Let me do the interaction,
Maybe
I guess.
inside.
Because the interaction is
I
pretty
shouldn't
unique
find him,
and
but I just let him kill me 'cause I'm
rare. Let's see here.
Hello? Can you help me over here? Just be hidden, saying, I'm stuck, devil, I'm stuck. I'm literally stuck in the wall. Yeah, I'm phased inside the wall. Do you see me?
So strange.
Do you see me? Alright, you can shoot me. No. You get a neck or enough.
Mogul.
Yeah,
Oh, such a silly encounter there. But, yeah, let me see what we can clip.
I'm stuck. I'm literally stuck in the wall. Try to get somewhere hidden, then maybe inside. I say we shouldn't find them, but I just let them kill me. I just let them.
Prepare for that.
Hello, can you help me over here? Just be hidden, saying, I'm stuck, devil, I'm stuck. I'm literally stuck in the wall. Yeah, I'm phased inside the wall. Do you see me? Do you see me? Alright, you can shoot me.
So silly. Such a silly encounter, bro.
You get a neck or an after. Yeah, that'll work. You get a neck or
Gets the point across. But, I don't know. If I wanted the full actual experience, I'd have to, like, put a link in the chat or something to where it all began, which is, yeah, videos. So there's the link. Let me put that somewhere around here. Group chats or other things. It's very silly experience there. All right, and then if we wanted the full video, that's at about
That hasn't happened. Oh, that'll help.
4:01.
I was stuck in the wall. Here.
4:30, basically, yeah. Full with this full experience with this deadly wall starts at 4:30. Alright, let's try that. Alright, we get both of those links. Just copy them around here. And whoops. Alright. We have that, and then we have this clip here. So let me do one at a time, at least the actual hunt, please. Alright, I guess I could put it in media, even though this would be technical issues. Let me put the clip. The wall. Oh my goodness, that is funny. Stuck in the freaking wall, and this one you see me actually encounter the guy, so that doesn't happen too often though, so it's pretty interesting when it does. Oh man. Alright, so that's for my little hunt showdown vault thing and the actual hunt. Whatever. Alright. Get the idea for that. I don't think we need to do any more for that for now. That's the whole experience with the wall. You got a clip of the
Terrible
wall.
asshole. Oh, holy! I literally
Let me make sure the clip worked, yeah. Is the clip here? No, that's the other one. Put it back there. Fire and ketchup, I guess. Make sure the clip actually worked, yeah. Because sometimes it doesn't save the proper.
Hello? Can you help me over here? Just be.
Alright, good enough. Very silly, but yeah, that's what we needed for that. So, got it. Good to go. Let's carry on then. On to some Jurassic Park then, guys. It's other stuff soon. Is funny, I know. Pretty funny there. Alright then, well, we can continue on now. We got everything we needed. Let's move on for some Jurassic Park here, starting today. Our very last few chapters, so this will be first of fourth. We have, if you want a little overview of what's to come, Hammond, the beach, approaching dark, then the epilogue. So the very final 4 chapters include the epilogue. We left off here. Grant shrugged, and the next moment, the infants began to squeak and hop excitedly. The adults watched curiously for a moment, and then with hoots and cries that echoed in the dark, cavernous space, all the dinosaurs wheeled and ran, heading down the concrete tunnel into the darkness beyond. So for Jurassic Park and Wolfenstein to come next. There we go. On to Hammond. John Hammond sat down heavily in the damp earth of the hillside and tried to catch his breath. Dear God, it was hot, he thought. Hot and humid. He felt as if he were breathing through a sponge. He looked down at the steam bed, now 40 feet below. It seemed like hours since he had left the trickling water and begun to climb the hill. His ankle was now swollen and dark purple. He couldn't put any weight on it at all. He was forced to hop on the hill on his other leg, which now burned with pain from the exertion. And he was thirsty. Before leaving the stream behind, he had drunk from it, even though he knew this was unwise. Now he felt dizzy, and the world sometimes swirled around him. He was having trouble with his balance, but he knew he had to climb the hill and get back to the path above. Hammond thought he heard footsteps on the path several times during the previous hour, and each time he had shouted for help. But somehow his voice hadn't carried far enough. He hadn't been rescued. And so, as the afternoon wore on, he began to realize that he would have to climb the hillside, injured leg or not. And that was what he was doing now. Yeah, he went all the way out there. Those damned kids. Hammond shook his head, trying to clear it. He had been climbing for more than an hour, and he had only gone a third of the distance up the hill, and he was tired, panting like an old dog. His leg throbbed. He was dizzy. Of course, he knew perfectly well that he was in no danger. He was almost within sight of his bungalow, for God's sake, but he had to admit he was tired. Sitting on the hillside, he found he didn't really want to move anymore. And why should he be tired? Why shouldn't he be tired, he thought. He was 76 years old. That was no age to be climbing around hillsides, even though Hammond was in peak condition for a man of his age. Personally, he expected to live to be 100. It was just a matter of taking care of yourself, of taking care of things as they came up. Certainly, he had plenty of reasons to live, other parks to build, other wonders to create. He heard a squeaking, then a chittering sound, some kind of small birds hopping in the undergrowth. He'd been hearing small animals all afternoon. There were all kinds of things out here: rats, possums, snakes. The squeaking got louder, and small bits of earth rolled down the hillside past him. Something was coming. Then he saw a dark green animal hopping down the hill toward him, and another, and another. Compies, he thought with a chill. Scavengers. The compies didn't look dangerous. They were about as big as chickens, and they moved up and down with little nervous jerks, like chickens. But he knew that they were poisonous. Their bites had a slow-acting poison that they used to kill crippled animals. Crippled animals, he thought, frowning. The first of the compies perched on the hillside, staring at him. It stayed about 5 feet away, beyond his reach, and just watched him. Others came down soon after, and they stood in a row, watching. They hopped up and down and chittered and waved their little clawed hands. "Shoot! Get out!" he said, and threw a rock. The compies backed away, but only a foot or two. They weren't afraid. They seemed to know he couldn't hurt them. Angrily, Hammond tore a branch from a tree and swiped at them with it. The compies dodged, nipped at the leaves, squeaked happily. They seemed to think he was playing a game. He thought again about the poison. He remembered that one of the animal handlers had been bitten by a compy in a cage. The handler had said the poison was like a narcotic, peaceful, dreamy, no pain. You just wanted to go to sleep. To hell with that, he thought. Hammond picked up a rock, aimed carefully, and threw it, striking one compy flat in the chest. The little animal shrieked in alarm as it was knocked backward and rolled over its tail. The other animals immediately backed away. Better. Hammond turned away and started to climb the hill once more, holding branches in both hands. He hopped on his left leg, feeling the ache on his thigh. He had not gone more than 10 feet when one of the compies jumped onto his back and his thigh. He flung his arms wildly, knocking the animal away, but lost his balance and slid back down the hillside. As he came to a stop, he looked with horror, seeing the blood flow over his fingers. He turned and began to scramble up the hillside again. Another compy jumped onto his shoulder, and he felt a brief pain as if it bit the back of his neck. He shrieked and smacked the animal away. He turned to face the animals, breathing hard, and they stood all around him, hopping up and down and cocking their heads, watching him. From the bite on his neck, he felt warmth flow through his shoulders, down his spine. Lying on his back on the hillside, he began to feel strangely relaxed, detached from himself. But he realized that nothing was wrong. No error had been made. Malcolm was quite incorrect in his analysis. Hammond lay very still as a child in its crib. And he felt wonderfully peaceful. When the next compy came up and bit his ankle, he made only a half-hearted effort to kick it away. The little animals edged closer. Soon they were chittering all around him like excited birds. He raised his head as another compy jumped onto his chest, the animal surprisingly light and delicate. Hammond felt only a slight pain, very slight, as the compy bent to chew his neck. Okay then, well that's the end of Hammond. It's on to the beach tomorrow. And yeah, that didn't happen in the movie. Wow. I mean, you get the little dinosaurs eating the guy in the next movies and such, but a lot of stuff quite a bit different, but pretty exciting. Pretty interesting. Well, alrighty then. How about that? Let us move on to some Wolfenstein for right now. Let's see what else down the line. Absolutely. Oh boy. Pretty crazy. Alright, let's see what else here, guys. Pretty fun beginning there. Moving right along. Looking fine. Looking set. Let's keep it going then. Be a great and fun, exciting time. Look forward to some good chatter soon. And let's keep it rolling. Sunsetting announcements. Oh, they're saying goodbye to death, aren't they? Retro Future Christmas event was the last major content update. Won't be a huge surprise. 7 years. Huh. Interesting. Still able to play it for now, but it's the last of it yet, and people are playing well. Azure Arsenal, let's take a quick look at that. Sounds nice. The Azure Arsenal, Chinese New Year. The first human was born on the 7th day of the first spring, and the Stolch 96 Precision was blessed under the 7th sun. Beautiful but deadly, just like a tiger. February 1st for Chinese New Year. Well, we'll see later. Empty cairn, wasn't that the Halloween one? I guess not. Alright, moving on. Whatever. On to some Wolfenstein, which we have not played in a solid bit. Let's get back to that. Yeah, I can uninstall this one probably, but maybe later. August for that, and September for Wolfenstein 2. Not played since September. Quite a while. Yeah, it is quite a while since having played. So let us get to some good Wolfenstein 2. The new Colossus. Wolfenstein 2. First time since September, guys, so great time to come back to it. Alright, let us hop on in there. Safe mode, that won't be necessary. Looking good. Okay, then. See if the game capture works. I think only the display capture is working, but been a little while since we've tried. Might have fixed it for this one. Don't remember exactly. Let's see. Can we get game capture? Yeah, Freedom Chronicles. Oh, it works. I think that's just an extra mission, basically. Oh, we'll see about that later. Alright, let me try game capture here. It works. Lovely. Alright, on we go to the live scene. Lovely time, guys. It works. It really works. Alright, beautiful. Got everything. Let us continue our load game. Guess we just autosave. Should be fine. I hope so. I don't know exactly where we left off. It's been a few months. Remember we had that giant other robot and ruins and something around there. We'll see. Okay. Good for now. Let's take a look.
Maybe this isn't bad.
Back on the ship. Saw the monkey.
What the fuck is this, man? Is this a working toilet I see forming angled toward my hand?
Yes. Yes, this toilet can handle all sorts of waste. Feces,
Super
urine,
special.
vomitus, you name it.
Do you ask right?
If I bet you mean toilet paper, yes. But of course, we need to mind our rations a little bit, but it is S.Y.
Oh, God, oh my good.
Yes.
Oh, my sweet God in heaven. A working, mother, flushing toilet. I thought I'd see the day. It's just, okay. I'm just gonna be in here for a minute.
Good luck. This is yours. Unplug it!
Very pretty fun.
Hey, I need that nuclear warhead from Section F. Go get it, Major. Okay.
Nuclear warhead. Alright. See about that. It's been quite a while. Remember all these things. Quite a bit. Those toys. Manhattan Bunker District. Got the laser cannon. Let me find out where I'm supposed to go. There's some good indication here. We can make some bread. Let me see. The quest marker. Intersection F. There it is. Press F to find section F. Apparently.
Did you see the new jailhouse set built in the shooting range? I tried it.
We'll move on for now. So far, we're starting off with 6 of 80 achievements in 3 hours, so quite a lot of other things to unlock. Disco ball. Big pig.
You look hungry, girl.
Funny piggy. Alright. Anything else? Just about set. I think so.
I believe his time.
Extra, so many things to collect these Bethesda games. Dishonored as well. Hello. Septimus Stubbins. Intersection F. Star card. Al Sanchez. Alright then. Well, let's go, I guess. Into the locker. Or something. Or get dressed from the locker. Let's see. Huh.
Grace, you read? Going fishing for that nuclear warhead now.
Got it. Keep me posted.
Does it pause it? Let me make sure. It actually pauses it. Wolfenstein New Colossus. I believe we are live. Everything fine on my end. Not sure why our chat has been so dusty these last few days, but the weekend wasn't. I mean, Friday was good. Yeah, Friday is the last time we had a really good chat. So coming up to close to a week since really solid chat here. I'm trying to think of why that could be. Friday was really good for some reason. Several people coming in, several champions at once. Knights and champions. Make sure this actually paused. Yeah, it does. Video driver has run out of video dedicated memory. No, it hasn't. Stability of your bullshitting me, my gladiator. Just getting started here. Alright, anyway. Turn on the fan if it gets a little hot, but this is fine so far. It's not even too intensive of a game, so. Alright, try to remember these controls. These guns. G, I believe, is grenades, so let me not do that. That's the axe. Let me take a quick little gander to get used to. Yeah, G, definitely grenades, so let me not press G for the moment. Alright. There we go. That's what I want. It's a good laser gun. Whoops. Switch weapons. We press. What? Let me see what the wheel was. The little wheel. Cycling. B. What do you mean B? Dual wield. Weapon wheel is V. Okay, I'm not used to that. So left-hand cycling. V for the weapon wheel. That'll take some getting used to. But I guess we need all these other... What does tab do? Does tab even do anything? I could reset it if it's not very significant. No tab, so let me change the weapon wheel to tab. That's closer to Dishonored, this other game, so... V, I guess I tried it for a while. Let me try tab. That should be easy to remember for me, personally. Oh, both of them. Quick save, F5 still. Could do a hard save while we're at it. Don't really remember if we need any of these. I hope not. So I'm overriding. Alright then, dual wield that then. Plenty of firepower. I don't know if we need quite that much right away. Could be more accurate with the laser cannon. Alright, we're not supposed to go there. Find a nuclear warhead. Alright, let's get to it then. Hammer, section F. Yeah, they're all the Nazis in the submarine deeper below, so that was interesting. Where to go? Climb the pipe. Alright. Good enough there. Toggle crouch, which is very nice. Climb it. Okay. Jump, I guess. Save.
Your suit, the damp heat, the maddening itch. How did you endure it so gracefully? It's fitted so tight I struggle to breathe. Yet inside, Caroline, you left a vacuum too great to fill.
Way around that. Okay, oh, there we go. Alright. Good enough. Let's not get churned by whatever that is. Yeah. It's taken me a little while to get my legs in the game again. We played on like September last, so several months now. Good to come back to it. Okay. Save. Shut down fan, yeah. Thought it was a big fan or something. Now that'll be passable.
But your suit and the cause is all that keeps me upright. And Anya, her voice, her glory, it buckles me.
Map. 11 Enigma codes available. I don't know if I want to go for all that extra, but I didn't even do in the first game, so maybe not worry about it too much. Got some perks, though, to start. There's some good perks. Stealth, Mayhem, and Tactical. Well, heavy weapons, combat takedowns, headshots. Others are locked at the moment. Yeah, it rewards you if you play smart and efficiently. Helps to stay in stealth at first, for sure. Overcharge. Oh! Yeah.
to it. Got a heads up for you. Looking at the engineering map, there seems to be a defense system guarding the nuclear warhead stockpile. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hibernation sarcophagi in the vicinity. Be ready for anything. Grace out.
Sarcophagi. He still doesn't even have max health back. So it's 50 max health. That's pretty low.
Can't see shit. Need some light in here.
Probably not a good idea, but... Sarcophagi.
Figures.
Figures. Yeah, I had a feeling something like that. Zombie tanks. Didn't say I have to fight them just yet. Welcome in there, Marshmallow Font. Thank you for starting off our chat for the day there. Dragon Knight Marshmallow Font. It's been a tough few days of empty chats, but we had some good ones Friday. I think you were there last Friday. Made it for that. But we're keeping it up here in any case. Some good Jurassic Park. Last of 4 chapters. We only got 2 more to go, and then the epilogue. Did some fun things on the main screen here and such. I believe you're there multiple times now. Yep, there you are. And we had a funny clip from Hunt last night. Got stuck in a wall. Gonna get more of that tonight. Do some Dishonored as well. We're at Jurassic Park now. It's on to go to Wolfenstein. First time since September. You were there for the last time we played this as well. How are you today, Marshmallow? How's LA area? Watching the Matrix, other such last night. Other LA things. I don't know. And yeah, Wolfenstein, good return to. Good to see you there. Lowercase Marshmallow Font. What's up, buddy? Zombie tanks are not gonna be nice to me. Oh! Yeah, that's what that does. Oh, smart. Working and lurking. Little cloudy overcast. Yeah, sun came out here, but I'm glad to hear it. Not too bad. Hope you're enjoying your stuff there. Headshot kill. Let me get that freaking thing out. The laser beam. There we go. Carry that for a while instead of using my own battery. Oh, I can charge it. Good enough. Let me see, we're still on Death Incarnate, something like that. Do or die, okay. Consider left or right, I'm just going to keep that as it is at the moment. Bring them on, do or die, call me terror. There's a lot of different difficulties, Uber and such, all that. Pretty good, pretty interesting. And Isaac, welcome back there. How you doing there? So Isaac. Why did you come chatty or not too bad? We're at some good Jurassic Park. Just did our main scene. Had a good clip from Hunt. Got stuck in the wall last night. It's pretty funny. And yeah, back to Wolfenstein. First time since September. You guys both have orange names, so that's fun. But some orange themes here. And looking for a nuclear warhead at the moment. So yeah, fun times, Isaac. Back to it. Some nice full streams. Big Horror Tuesday yesterday. Big Wondrous Wednesday today. Am I supposed to go down there?
And if you still copy, this is the conclusion I've reached. Whatever happens, she can't know she'll be rearing our babies alone. It's my burden to bear until it's hers.
Alrighty. Some laser charge. Good stuff. We want all these good lasers and blasts and such. Yep. good to see you guys coming in the chat. I do appreciate it. I don't know how to get people to stay here longer than 5 seconds. 5 minutes would be good for most chatters. So if you guys have any recommendations, you both being fellow streamers yourself, I'm always all ears. Got to get 18 channel rewards here. Gonna continue to add to those. We'll be mentioning that tomorrow as well. Trying to encourage the good chat, good stuff. Yes, I have played Centrio, just looking at the XP there several times already. Yeah. Indeed, Isaac, pretty cool. It's pretty challenging, but yeah, I've enjoyed the start of it. I played the FFA event for Christmas. Got the Frost Dragon, the Blue Dragon. It's pretty cool. Alright, same armor there, same weapons. Said never played this. Yeah, this is the second Wolfenstein Isaac. There's a New Order, there's a prequel, The Old Blood, kind of a zombie one. This is the second one in the main series, which you can continue with the story whichever way you did it, so it's pretty cool. Getting used to it. I haven't played since September, so there's a few things I needed to remember how to play and such. Well, I do appreciate Isaac the lurk in your case, and if you don't tag it, that is certainly nice of you being a big-time streamer yourself. Oh yeah, it is indeed a challenging one for sure. Alright, yeah, if you have any other advice for chats and keeping people here longer than 5 seconds, that's been my struggle lately, Marsh and Isaac. Just people coming in, like you guys coming in here has been the first time for several days, so I was glad to encourage that best I could. But, you know, people doing their own things, such it's just nice to have a stable audience. So we enjoy some Streamversary coming up next month. Marsh and friends, I did find another elephant for you. There's neighbor has an elephant too, Marsh, or a statue of it. But lurk.ive. Oh, that's just the way you type it. Oh, very nice. Saving them up. Appreciate it, man. Dragon standards, yep. Yeah, those champion standards as well. 4. And, yeah, I make all the YouTube exports too, and I, yeah, I mean, I do some clips, I do a few things. Yeah, for sure. I've always plugged pretty heavily, do consistent plugs. Go to see today's plug. It's on the Discord. Alright, no flashlight needed here. This has to go there. Oh yeah, little TikToks, for sure. How to get them here? Huh. Right away. There we go. Didn't seem the most obstruct way to get there. Get on in. Good fun. Yeah, first time I played Century Isaac, it was a dream come true. Had the best KDR I've ever had in any game for a long time. Had amazing recruit missions. Then the next time I played it, it was a total difference. Very hard to just stay positive and, I mean, get a good output of the game. Then the FFA mode is pretty chaotic, but I did finish the whole event at least. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I wish they'd have more like mounted combat for the knights, you know, like you get off the dragon at some point too, but that's not what the game is for. But hey, it's free to play, so you don't have to worry about spending money on it, at least. But yeah, I get some other medieval games, Mordhau and Chivalry soon. For Honor, I tried a bit, I didn't like the combos. We'll be moving back to Chivalry
So
and
here's what I'll
Mordhau.
do. Keep away from her. Let nothing show, Caroline. This dying is making me a liar.
And yeah, it's a good fun so far. I just, yeah, understand how you feel, the challenge of it. And yeah, they did a pretty good job. They decide, oh, I have to leave that behind, don't I? Yep. Oh well. Sometimes they'll last for too long. Oh. Still audience. Yeah, always watch videos. Watch pretty often. Yep, new methods for sure, Mark. betcha. Oh boy. Here we go. This bastard. They will ambush you pretty quick. It's a heavy charge. TikTok. Oh. Check out TikTok. Making TikToks just for the voiceover. I like the Disney Plus voices. You hear the others are from TikTok, but.
Wondrous Wednesday. Into the Dragon's Roost for excellent adventures in Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus, Dishonored Death of the Outsider, Jurassic Park, and more.
Yeah, another one. It said the TikTok logo because I just kept it as a video, but I don't know. Might as well follow while you're there. And I'll give you a follow back. Check out what's your viral action mark. See how you made it. If you did a display captures video, digital stuff, or just all on the camera. I'm kind of curious now how you made it and what the process was like, you know. Alright, let's open the warhead stockpile. Here we go. Oh dear. There it is. Get that little nuclear warhead. Great time. Oh. Stop that. He almost killed me. Ah! Bastards. Coming from all over the place. Make it this freaking. Oh, you just grab it and leave? Alright. Nothing else to be done, I guess.
Grace, I found the nuclear warhead.
Tip top. Bring it to the old man. Set, was it? I briefed him on the particulars.
Careful, Chimson, it's not the touch cam. You okay?
Let me look at you. A little pale.
Yes.
You nausea? Any fever?
I'm fine. Never better.
Never better. Well, I need to take care of this. You need to rest.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
Well, do me a favor. Before you die, go to Grace. She's at the helm. You know, Caroline's old room.
Alright. Mind your... Just trying to... Funny stuff so far. Huh. Interesting. Yep, theater my emphasis, even though I've been a gamer a bit longer than theater. I've been theater the last 10, 12 years, so skits and such would be fun if I had more actors for, you know. We're on hold for our current productions, other theater companies and stuff, so more Zoom stuff. Yeah, I could do TikTok motivation, but I don't know, take some good cinematography skills. Interested in certain aspects of that, but mainly just fun performance for you. Or did you ever do any acting things in LA, Marsh? Because there is quite the industry of film stuff. Did you ever see much of that or other film industry things? Theater or film things around LA since you're there? Oh man. Big fun. Breakfast for me, I've never been too interested in cooking myself for some reason.
What's going on, Captain?
Cooking fun. But it's a preference. You know?
Just a poem.
Oh yeah, a lot of filming going around. Oh look, there's the original Wolfenstein. You guys want to see the original game? That's always fun to throw back. It's the original arcade game. Let's take a look. Oh my god. Retro.
These graphics sure are realistic. Feel like I'm inside the game.
Got an achievement. Escape from Wolfstone. Alright. Do the second hardest difficulty. Yeah, I had this game back in the old DOS computers. Those computers. I had the very original Wolfenstein like this, and it got blocked from my computer because I was too young for it. But it is kind of fun to have a throwback to it. Okay. Pretty simple, but no, that dog. Called 62. Those meals. Beep 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 beep. That is very funny. There's an achievement just to play it, so. Used to have a dream of it the first New Order. You would just dream of it, you would play it. You would go to sleep in a certain area. And you would play this. Basically this. This one's more extensive though. Alright. Nothing in there. Playing pool next to me. There's the little insignia. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's the treasure room. I remember that. Such a basic game, but it's still too strong for me when I was like 4 or 5 years old, I guess. We have our revenge. Play it again. So funny. Treasure. That's the very old style. It's not even the oldest one. I think there was one, yeah, older than this one. You just see like top-down view type of. I remember seeing little footage from that. And the aiming is certainly much harder. I don't know how to avoid more damage because play on harder difficulties. You gotta take a lot of damage. There we go. That didn't even heal me that much. Oh man. Very funny. Elevator. Alright. There you go. Secret ratio. Yeah, I don't know about secrets. Got 3 lives, so that's nice. That is pretty funny. Get psycho. Yeah, I think that'll do it for now. How do I leave? I can't leave. You can't leave the game once you start. Oh, there's the knife. Stab, stab. There's really no way to leave the freaking mini game. That's funny. I think the one level is enough, but if it wants me to finish the whole thing, yeah, quit. Back to demo. What do you mean back to demo? Demo? Yes. Yes. Thank you. Pinball. Yes. That's pretty basic. Yes, we can. Propaganda.
How you doing?
The voice tells me the great killer is
Francine Delacroix.
I'm surprised you returned from my Natalie in one piece.
Good stuff. Bombata, Max, the billiards. Talk to Grace. Alright. Wing Commander. Fergus. Alright. Cracking job keeping our birds in the sky. Let's see about that. Irina. Okay.
William?
What?
I feel like you've been avoiding me. What's wrong? Talk to me. okay. Why won't you at least try?
Because I'm fucking dying. The longer we keep pretending it won't happen, the harder it's gonna be. I'll be in the ground a week from now.
You don't know that. What, you can see the future now? Don't act like you know things you can't possibly know.
Well, the toilet works.
Sashi, are you still here? You need to haul ass back to mission control and get all your ducks in a row. Now, the Haas 2 helicopter is spinning up in the hangar, and it'll get you as far as Galveston, but from there, baby, you're gonna have to improvise.
Dynamite, boss.
Blazkowicz, head on up to the hangar and make sure that Haas 1 is mission ready, all right?
Not being there for you. Not rearing up our kids. That's too much to bear.
Then don't give up, will you? Because I will never, ever give up on you. No matter what. Come with me to the showers. We'll take this thing off. I'll clean you up. You smell.
I'll take it off. I'm afraid I'll fall apart. Pieces won't fit back together again. I just gotta keep going. For as long as I can.
Well, Caroline,
Charge up. Okay.
fucked up and told her. Turns out, the hurt I tried to spare was mine, not hers.
Let's see.
Here's a cover. In the tube.
Right. Let's see if this bird is ready to fly like Grace asked me to. Put everything else out of your mind. Looks like I need more power.
A letter from the Wing Commander. Merci, Mr. Blazkowicz.
Let's put that, charge it with the gun. Kind of funny. Still more. Still playing. There it goes.
Chopper's fat and sassy. Should let Grace know.
Alright then. Great time of that. To jump down there. Kind of fun. It's a great time. Alright, let's carry on. Alright. Alright. All I can see to do, extra stuff.
Nuke's good to go.
Thanks, man. I think it's time we had a gathering.
Max, what have you done? This is no good. What's going on? Oh shit, here he comes.
What are you sure you're not looking up? Christ's sake! Why wasn't anyone watching it?
Fergus, everyone is busy, no time for babysitting.
Well, look him up with a pig then. What's the problem? Favorite shirt. Fuck, Max!
Fergus, it's only a shirt.
No, it's not just a fucking shirt. I got this shirt at Kinloss. It's the only one I have.
All right, y'all. Drop whatever the fuck you're doing. Because we got some hell to raise.
Here we go.
Hey, Englishman. You got nukes on this ship. Did you know that?
Oh, is that why it only took one of them to level Death's entire fucking compound? You figured that out, oh great genius.
Oh, so you knew. Yet you only used the one. Explain that blip to me, shit for brains, because you are stupid for real.
Fuck's sakes, you can't bloody well just go around dropping bombs on random civilians, you dim-witted bampot.
Oh, eat me, cocksucker. I'm not saying we chunk nukes at a bunch of cities all willy-nilly, pencil dick. Do I look like a fucking Nazi to you?
No. I would say you most resemble a skitterdrucket cunt rag, emitting a heinous honking similar to that of a shite-spewing volcano, affronting the senses at full force.
Well, at least my face isn't a dead ringer for a massive prolapsed rectum. I want to blow a gut just looking at your bleary-eyed jive ass. Know what I'm saying?
The reason we haven't used one of the other atom bombs, which would be obvious to anyone who isn't profoundly idiotic, is we need a proper target first.
Well, I'm here to say that I got a proper target. And it's a fucking good one, too. So sit your clown ass down, you dumb fuck, Scottish motherfucker.
Fair enough.
Ferguson.
I sent Specie ahead to his hometown of Roswell, New Mexico to prep for the mission. Now, there's a tunnel that's accessible through Specie's hideout that will take you straight into the Nazis' top-secret underground base, where they're experimenting with some sort of wigged-out alien technology.
Roswell, New Mexico, you said? This is one of ours.
What do you mean? One of yours? Yeah, wouldn't you like to know? So you can send coded messages back to your pals in Berlin? No! What the fuck is she even doing here?
Grace, why? She's good people.
She's a fucking Nazi. On your boat. What were you saying, Pops?
That secret base you were talking about was constructed by us. Das hier, one of our biggest safekeeps. Yeah, it was located here underground near what is now Roswell, New Mexico, but it existed for 1,000 years, long before America got subjugated by the Europeans. It contained technology related to anti-gravity research, something that could easily turn the tide of war. We gave the US government access to it. Unfortunately, it was too late. America fell. The Nazis took hold of our safekeep.
Shit, that's not gonna sit well with Specie. He had his bet on space aliens. He once saw a ship that crashed back there in 47.
So what do you want with this place?
Know what the Oberkommando is?
Aye. That's where the top brass clad tales of the Nazi war machine reside.
Yeah, well, the Nazis moved it into your safekeep set. So whatever it is so important that the whole upper echelon of the Nazi leadership left Berlin and set up shop in New Mexico.
And this is why you need this for.
What on earth is that? This is a portable nuclear bomb. We're gonna take out the Oberkommando, cripple the Nazi leadership, and destabilize the fucking country and let the people know that the fight is back on. Blazkowicz, load up. I'm sending you to Roswell with this.
Roswell is out of helicopter range.
So we'll drop you off by the coast near Galveston. From there, you will catch a ride to Roswell. Rendezvous with Super Spesh at Papa Joe's All-American Diner and plant the nuke inside the very heart of the Oberkommando. Then, you blow that shit the fuck up.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, Blazkowicz. Look for Papa Joe's All-American Diner. Meet Super Special inside the restaurant. Do not break cover.
So amazing. Wow, look at this. Do not break cover. Probably shouldn't talk to the guards. Fireman. Ah! The clan there. Oh my goodness. The Klansmen, guys. Red Dead Redemption 2. Wolfenstein as well.
Hey, you. Hey, you. You want to know a secret? Well, I will tell you, because you're a fucking Nazi traitor. Uh-huh. Oh, those bitches come to die. Like, boom! What are you looking at?
Could hang out with him all day, but let's carry on. Pretty well made.
Papa Joe's All-American Diner. My kind of dive.
It's the parade. Parade going by. Kind of curious.
Look at you people. Celebrating your own destruction.
Shit! I mean, shoot!
Extra things to do. Pretty interesting.
Was hast du heute gelernt, Peter? I don't know. Stuff? Practice your German, dear. We'll need it. Was denn für Sachen?
Das der Führer ist ein großer Autor und Maler.
Sehr gut, mein Junge.
Bobby told me that the Führer painted the Mona Lisa. That he made the atom bomb. Then he put my head in the toilet and flushed it.
That's awful. Someone should teach young Bobby some manners. You can bet your behind his mother won't do it. I want you to promise me you'll stay away from him. Are you listening to me, Peter? Now, pick something from the menu. Wish the secret police hadn't taken away the help. When will we ever get home-cooked meals again?
Mom, can I have the chili?
Sure can.
Yes.
If we ever get service in this godforsaken place.
Hold your horses.
Oh, hello there, sir. Please, have a seat at the counter. Be right with you. Man, will it be? We're about to close,
Oh,
unfortunately.
it's to go. We'll be quick. Let's see. I'll have the...
Blazkowicz. Speshi knows you're coming to attack the Overcommando, but he has no idea you bringing a damn atom bomb. You gotta break him the news.
Hello?
Come on, Peter. Let's go someplace else.
Mom, no many bots.
Oh! Bitte schön. A good day, man. You, one strawberry milkshake, please. Oh,
Hope you don't have a fire back there to put out. If so, I'll come back another time.
I'm sure the fire can wait, Commandant. The strawberry milkshake coming right up.
Finally, I recognize your face. Very Aryan face it is too. You know the station run?
There you come up.
Oh,
Get
vielen
all
Dank.
the wanted posting. That's ridiculous.
Now you. Show me your identification papers. Please.
Can refuse, he'll eventually shoot you. Always funny, those options, but we'll do that the second playthrough.
I love strawberry milkshake. That's my favorite American tea. So simple. Just milk and ice cream. The rest of the menu, however, I think you will need to address. I think it needs to be more German. Yes! Tell me, are you from here, John Smith? Huh? I read here that you operate out of Station 6. What is the location of Station 6? I'm familiar with the station. Speak up.
Kommandant, Sie werden vom Oberkommando verlangt.
Das ist nicht Zeit. Trink grad noch meine Erdbeermilch.
Leider nicht, Kommandant. Das Oberkommando verlangt, Sie umgehend zu sehen.
In Ordnung, ich komme schon. Mein Gott. Oh mein Gott, das bist du. So! Last quick, shut the fucking front door!
Yeah, there we go. Waltz him for a milkshake. I'll wait for the other prompts next time. There's definitely more to...
Not that I don't trust you, Blazkowicz. There's nothing saying you couldn't be wearing a mask made to look like William J. Blazkowicz to hide your alien space lizard facial traits. So, I need the password Grace gave you.
She didn't give me one.
Right. Off with the mask. Show me your lizard face, motherfucker.
Super special, lower your weapon before I break your arm or put your lights out.
I knew it was you, Terror Billy. I was just fucking with you. Come follow me.
Oh, man. Pretty good.
So, welcome to Mission Control.
Pretty amazing, guys. I love the personality of these games.
Good stuff. This shit right here. It keeps the signals from getting through. Very effective against alien mind-reading devices.
How's Grace? Good. The baby happy? Fine as cream gravy. Christ, I miss her. Even the pissing in the face part. Maybe I missed that the most. Little fucker. So what have you been doing down here, Super Smash? This place? My papa and me used this place to collect all the evidence we could find of the government cover-up. Cookie?
It's been more than a decade now. Summer of 47. It was the same year I quit working as a lawyer. In the year I joined the Black Revolutionary Front after I got Grace acquitted from that murder charge the goddamn FBI pigs trumped up against her. And one night, Papa heard something on the police frequency, and he brought me up north to Murphy's Ranch, where we found this flying saucer-like thing crashed into the ground.
Roswell.
And wouldn't you know it, the U.S. motherfucking military swooped in and quarantined off the entire purview. Gave us some kind of bullshit story about a weather balloon. They're lying out of their asses, because we made off some actual hard evidence. Here, take a look at this. Pulled that baby right out of the crash site. Now, does that look like something that came off a weather balloon? This place is where we kept the records and started surveilling what the military is up to. And Papa built most of it.
So you reckon what you saw was a spaceship?
I'm not saying it's a flying saucer from outer space, but it was clearly extraterrestrial in origin, if you catch my drift. It's all fucking connected, man. If you trace the chain of causation, you find yourself in a secret underground facility about 10 clicks east of Roswell, up by Bottomless Lakes, Area 52. Our government captured an alien flying saucer, and they stored the salvaged bodies and technology in an underground vault. Everyone was involved. The FBI pigs, the military pigs, even the goddamn King President Pig himself. Check this shit out. What? Area 52, Area 51, over here, Area 48, Area 56, all over the Southwest. Nevada, New Mexico. It's one gigantic complex, and it's connected by underground train tunnels. Look at pictures. Plasma guns, mind control, anti-gravity engines. And after our coward-ass government surrendered to the fucking Nazi pigs, our new masters took over all these bases, and they kept doing their own experiments to further their own fascist agenda. Look at this. This whole thing is the Area 52 military compound. Up here, it's the Nazi head honchos installed the fucking Oberkommando. But down here below is a cavernous vault full of all kinds of weird-ass technology, alien shit. It's all down there. Now, I haven't seen it myself, but it's there.
Well, whatever it is, it ain't Martians.
Okay, all right. Nobody knows for sure exactly what kind of technology we're dealing with, but it's most likely space alien-based.
It ain't space aliens. I thought.
How the fuck do you know? Are you some kind of expert on all things extraterrestrial now? Look, I've been a lawyer a long fucking time, and I know a motherfucking conspiracy when I see one. No, okay, I'm not saying it's space aliens, right? But it goes without saying it's fucking space aliens.
So, I got a nuke in this here fire extinguisher.
Okay. Cool it. I did not mean to rile you.
Grace told me that you know a way into the Oberkommando. You get me in there, I will use this nuke to blow the top brass of the Nazi leadership to smithereens.
Yes! Yes, of course! That sounds so good. I'm here to help. These tunnels to the underground train system that connects all the top secret military bases. This tunnel goes right to Area 52 cargo train loading depot. All right. Now, you should put that nuke in this backpack to keep your hands free from shooting. All right. Lots of Nazis down there.
Need to do that, yeah.
And other things. Now, I'll keep in touch on the radio. Help you out. Hey, stay frosty, Vasquez.
There we go. The silencer? I think so.
Keep going down that tunnel, and you'll end up at the Area 52 cargo train loading depot. Fastest way to Area 52 will be to hitch a ride on one of those cargo trains.
Alright, steal the cargo train. Here we go, guys. A little bit we'll get to the GIMP tutorial, try to figure out some image correction for transparency. I want to put my little mask on the webcam here and such. Then we'll get to our emotes and other design too, so let's look at the tutorial a bit that, maybe before lunch break, unless we may get to some hunt a bit here, we'll see. Alright, here we go.
Caroline, you still copy? You think they can see I'm fading? Without your wings, I would fall.
Autosave. There we go.
Oh, what the hell? They got rocket trains now.
Doesn't look like it. Probably the best way is the most obvious way this time. Is that one or two of them? Just one. Don't want to risk any detection here. So I'm going to dog here. Going to not even bother throwing the tomahawk. Certain area. Alright. Down we go.
Gewalt gegen uns gutheißen, nur weil wir anderer Ansicht sind. Die sind halt gewalttätig gerade. Denen fehlt die
Quick save if things do go wrong.
Wir sind doch auch Menschen. Wir warten nur zu noch Kriegsgebiet war. Das wäre ein Kriegsgebiet. Zum Kotzen. Ja, gut. Vielleicht sind wir in einer Todesschwadron. Wir arbeiten doch gut zusammen. Ja.
Same death squad, that's fine. Save for a bit. Out of 20 should be a new trait or something. Let me see, perk. Increase movement speed and crouch. Alright. And increase total hatchet capacity if they get more thrown hatchet kills, but yeah, I kinda like the movement speed and crouch. Alright. Lower the rocket engine. Officer. It's a little slow there. Rather get it before the signal. Yeah, he was talking to the dog the whole time. I just didn't see it. Alright. Sorry, doggy. Naughty dog. Alright. That's that. Lost the tomahawk, but I'll survive with it. Whoa! What in the heck are those things? Power up the rocket engine. See if I can get a ride. That way I could hide the bodies. You don't get the signal detected just for bodies, though. So fast. Yeah, like that. I can punch, alright. Okay, well, let's start off with the laser cannon. Got behind me with me without me even realizing it, really. That's rough. Quick save with the laser. Craft. Let's see about this. Get behind me again. Oh, there he is! Oh. Yeah, laser cannon much more effective than the regular bullets there. Oh boy. Use the laser cannon while I have charge for it, you know? Overcharge kills. Curious what that gives you. Slower deflate on health overcharge. That's good.
Okay. Rocket engine is on the tracks. Get inside and fire her up, old man.
Alright. Decent enough time for a hard save. Been a while. Let's go.
Alright, we're on the move. Gotta head up front and grab the controls.
Grab the control. This. Oh. That seems nice. Shotgun. They'll still shoot me while I'm meleeing, so not a good idea if you have enemies on another angle completely. Alright, use that shotgun.
Grab the controls.
Out of tomahawks already. Definitely a good advantage to start it still. Yes. Plenty sight of him. There's at least one behind me there. Wow, how about this? Jeez. Out of freaking tomahawks. That's pretty cool. I have not seen like this before. Tampers, that's what those are called. Oh, there we go. Gotta get that commander. Out of health. Ah, it's behind me. I'm trying to get the grenade out and then turn around. Not gonna work. You really don't have much health to work with. These starter levels, I don't know how to get back to 50. It literally auto-saved me in the exact position I died in. That's rough. I'll keep trying, though. I'll eventually get out of it. Even if I'd have to turn around first. But yeah, it's a bad idea to melee with other enemies around. I am definitely learning that. It's just not fast enough, and they don't really stop shooting for long enough for it to make the difference. They're still behind me. Alright, there we go. Okay. That's the way that one worked out. They saw me up ahead, I could not avoid it. Oh, shit! Switch to that. It's not letting me. Okay. Damn it. That's tough. That is one of the medium difficulties, so it's decent damage and just not much health in the first place. So. No, I was gonna pick that up. I didn't realize there was another right there. Yeah, spatial awareness, enemy acquisition. Big part of it. Probably do a little better with headphones, but I'll live with that. Oh! Laser point blank range, yeah. Very nice. Fair enough, you know. Learns me to be a bit more careful and not waste my that last bit of health here, but it's all I need. 10 HP, all I need. And we froze. Okay. Just trying to quick save, but there's a lot of things going on in this tunnel, so who knows. Computer not hot, at least. Hello. Well, I did just save, so we can reload if we get fortunate freeze-ups at some time. I don't know where that comes from. Alright, let me try to task manager. See what's necessary. Yep, I think so. Maybe let me use the mouse. How am I supposed to end task without the mouse? Because I can't select end task with the keyboard. delete. That worked. Alright, unfortunate little crash there, but so it goes sometimes. Let's launch right back up. Have a good time. Is it cloud syncing or something? Yeah, probably. Give it a minute then. Still seems to be cloud syncing or something. Bum, bum, bum. Okay then. Check out a couple of things. I think. Yeah, finished cloud singing, so I guess we'll get back to it for now. And figure out what else. A little tutorial in a little bit. We have plenty of time today, so we'll figure it out. Alright, back to it. Unfortunate little crash there, but the tunnel is pretty intensive. I feel like there's a lot of things going on graphics wise, so doesn't matter how good your computer is, sometimes you'll still run into little bottlenecks and things the game just can't compensate for. Alright, I don't know what the Freedom Chronicles are, but I will be happy to try it out. I think they're just extra missions or something, so excited to check them out sometime. But back to the main game for now. Let's see what else on the train. Big train. Alright. Yeah, exactly where I left off. So, perfect. So there's an enemy. Oh, that's just the metal. You can shoot out the metal. It just shows that you can. Alright, clear for now. Is there a map? I don't know where the map is sometimes. This is the map. Oh, scrolling the map apparently scrolled my chat same time. That's weird. Oh well. We got it. How they didn't notice that whole time. A shooting was going on outside. Yeah, I have no health to work with here, so I gotta be pretty careful. Whoa! The train car thing outside. It's like a little train car. That's a bad autosave there. Quick save. I'm getting shot as soon as I load. Wow. Alright, let me try to load a little further back then. A quick save at least. Yep, health is at a bad position. Oh. Wow. Alright, there must be something further back here. Jeez. Just a little bit back, I mean, come on. Yeah, the manual save is good, the hard save. Oh. What the heck was this? It's all the way at the beginning? That was a while ago. I think. Yeah, I was a ways away, so. Sucks. Little train car I didn't even know was there in the first place. What the heck was this? Oh man. Alright, let me try to go to that most recent one with the train car, just avoid it then. Even though it's really unfair. Autosave. What? How can it change the autosaves? That does not make sense. Let me try the quick save then. It's a little bit difficult. Alright, there we go. I can just avoid that for a second. Alright, I'm just gonna go straight into the left. Avoid that freaking train car turret gun. Bastard. There we go. I want those to deploy. Kill all the...
Der ist zu eng. Ich wurde eiligst entsandt und sie hat wenn ich die Zugknöpfe blau an. Die Regeln der Armee sollten also an ihre Vorlieben angepasst werden. Vielleicht sollten Sie darüber nachdenken, wenn Sie im Arrest sitzen.
My goodness. Alright. Take down laser craft and diesel ammunition. Huh. Regenerating health.
Oder die Latrinentanks putzen. Ich bin Professor für Atomphysik. Ich war niemals so.
Says there's armor, but I can't.
Kommandant Brachmann hat mir einen Offiziersrang verliehen, weil Zivilisten
place for
Kommandant
armor.
Zutritt haben. Er alles in Ordnung?
Just nuke them all anyway. There's some health. Alright, now back to at least the 50 health, which I guess is the cap, since he's injured in this storyline. Where I need to be. Can't tell. Yeah, there we go. Good enough.
Stick this in your pipe and smoke it.
Just slowed it down, but it seemed to be better. High alert. It's freaking space alien. This little achievement there. That is for find Area 52. What do you know? Here we are. Let's go. Inspect. Yeah, great time to read the newspaper. Now the frames are getting a little messy. Damn. It's a little bit much. I know. Difficulties and all. Oh, the chat reset. Well, that's good. Hope we're alright here. A little bit challenging. Progress there. Don't know what's wrong with the frames there, but looking at something makes it really, really slow. I don't know what's supposed to be happening.
Right up in their filthy Nazi nerve center. The Oberkommando is situated at ground level directly above the cavernous vault with all that alien shit inside. You gotta haul your ass on up there, baby.
I'm going. Are not good in here for some reason. That's tough. Yep, quite a lot. Sneaky bastard. Max a perk, there we go. Nice. We've got heavy weapons, increases magazine, and detached heavy weapons. That is maxed out. Fast listening. It is lining up there. Oh well, one more round of that. Oh, every single angle, you know. It's tough. Kind of confusing which one does what. Right click or left click.
So, you want the Nazis to leave the warhead alone once you planted it, right? Well, what you gotta do is place it in the Oberkommando's nuclear reactor. That way the Nazis won't be able to track its radiation signature. They won't find it, they won't disarm it.
Nowhere close. That's it, huh? Let's see what the radiation. Yeah, I knew there was some around me. Oh, that was bad. Try again. Whoa! Not that way though. Not that way. Ah, crazy times. Hello. Try to avoid those explosive tanks. Oh. They are really taking advantage of that. Yeah, of course you will. Wrong way. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Just take a moment here. Take a quick moment. You can't use it against me, you bastard. Well, where the heck did they come from? God. Alright, let me try something else here. Double shotgun. There's the giant. Don't mind me.
Time to get the hell out of Dodge.
Bad idea with the robot on my back, but yeah. Escape outside. Just to go downstairs, upstairs.
Yeah. Keep running, Nazis. Where are you all going?
to his old home.
Hey, boy. My name's Billy. What's your name? My name's Billy, too, but my daddy says I'm not supposed to play with you. Why he say that? My daddy said that Negroes are a sickness on the community and a bad influence, dirty and thieves, and beggars and bums, and they don't know how to read or write, and that they're stinky and stupid and lazy and way too lazy to work an honest job. Well, my daddy did, but my mama say white folks is mean as all get out, and hating and resenting on account they used to keep all colors as slaves, and now they're not allowed no more. And that's why I can't use a good restroom at the fair, and the man in the store won't let me in so I can buy chewing gum or soda pop. What kind of chewing gum you like? Injun Scouts. Red or yellow? Yellow. I hate the red ones. The red ones taste like puke. Yeah. What you got in that jar, Billy? Oh, it's nothing at all. It's for catching tadpoles. What you gonna do with tadpoles in that jar? Just go watch them swim. I feed them crumbs and carrots from the yard. Then they become pinky frogs. Well, I've seen tadpoles down the stream. Follow me and I'll show you. Okay. Come on.
How about that?
Remember you showed me the ring, Mom? The one on that's almost special. Well, I did. And it'll look right on her finger.
Investigate the ranch.
Whoa, look at this, Billy. Look, the rat fell in the mud bucket now. He can't get out. Look at that.
Oh, boy.
Save him, Billy. He's drowning. He's just a rat. He's gross. He's eating our food and spreading germs, pooping in our cupboards. He's dying. He's dying, Billy.
CPR to the rat now. Just like the monkey.
He's dead. Billy, look! Billy! Come back! You did it, Billy. You saved his life. Oh, guy.
How old was I then? 19, 20 maybe. I was 9, maybe 10.
Alright. Ruby Weber. Los Angeles. Atom bomb. Oh, so the guns he just has them lowered. That's interesting. Whatever he was last using, it just happened to be the shotgun in that. Gold! Gold. Good stuff. Shows the little map, the ladder. Oh, I'd really need that. Frank's letter. Not the best handwriting. Yep. Readable. Interesting there. What's that? There's stuff.
This life is a hardship, Billy. It is long, and it is paved with hurt. You will be old before you reach road's end. Just remember, my boy, it will end better than it began. Alrighty. Tree.
Billy? Can I tell you a secret? Okay. Promise not to tell anyone. Yeah, okay. I'll whisper it. I think you're very handsome, and I like you.
Alrighty.
Are you out there somewhere, Billy? Inclined to this day to endure amongst the living?
Okay. Let's see about nothing else. Something more to explore. Take a splash. Hopefully. Alright, I think that's about it. Got a big hole in the map though. Try to get to that just to see the well.
We got two options. Either I take good money for a new park, or you go down the well.
That's about it. Good stuff
What's the goddamn ruckus?
Annie and Howard, they followed me. They pinned me down. They took my pocket knife.
What the hell is wrong with you? You let them take your property, they're gonna walk all over you till there's nothing left. Now, I gave you that pocket knife. It was in your care. It's your responsibility.
I will speak to their parents.
You will do no such thing, Sophia. Oh, you're gonna let your mommy fight your battles for you, are you, boy? Now you go on out there and take back what's yours, and you are not setting foot in this house again until you do.
Lucy so. Figures for that, huh? Yet again, not very good handwriting. Marty Lean. There we go.
Hey. Son, I have tried reasoning with you. I've tried smacking sense into you till the cows come home, and nothing is working. Every night you wake me up with these noises. No matter how many times I try to tell you there are no monsters in our basement.
Sorry, Daddy. At night, I see them. Clear as daylight. I'm coming to kill Mama.
All right. Here's what we're going to do. You take this. And you and I are going down into the basement. And any monsters that show up, we shoot them dead. Right between their eyes. Sometimes the best way to fix a problem is to face it head on. You with me?
Yes, Daddy.
Sophia, you in on this? You see them?
No, Daddy. The monsters are gone.
I reckon if you do no wrong, ain't no monster gonna come after you, son. You think we scared them off for good this time?
May I keep the gun?
It's the air rifle. That wasn't the real gun. Very good reason. Okay. A lot of extra stuff here. It's crazy. You can just skip all that if you go all the way to the main thing. They did quite a nice job. Yeah, exit level. There's much more to do. Alright, I think that's everything though. So all the extra stuff that I could find at least. And hello, Lemonade! Yeah, it'd be great. Nice new blue, well, in the chat it's blue, but the other chat is orange. Yeah, it'd be wonderful, Lemonade. Let's get in some fun stuff. Whatever you want to play. I'll get you some new games. Be great, Lemonade. Good to see you. Welcome to the chat. Our first chat in about an hour and a half, yeah. Hour and a half now.
I ain't been down here in nary a decade. I own a 2,000-acre ranch right by Pony Lake now. I heard on the radio you've been sighted up near Roswell. I figured you might show up here. I'm in this house with bad memories. So why'd you come?
That's
Need
now,
a place
huh?
to hide. You need money.
Dad.
You're barking up the wrong tree, son. Far too late to come begging now.
Ain't nothing you can offer to make up for what you've done to us. I think of my father, I see fuck you and a fist flying in my face.
When's you ever do right by me? Disobedient, ungrateful, sense like a flat tire, and a mouth like a sewer. Well, I saw where you was headed. I've been down that hole myself. And I guarantee you, I did all in my might to pull you out. What more do you want from me?
I wanted you to treat me like I mattered. Like I wasn't some piece of dog shit got stuck on your ship.
I did my damnedest with you. The truth is, you were broke beyond fixing. What are you, some sort of super killer terror bomber now? You're on the wrong side, buddy. All them years, I was banging my head into the wall, coming to see that everyone was against me. And when the Nazis took over, things got a lot better. You play by their rules, you can do very well for yourself. Ask anyone around these parts. Blazkowicz is a name of renown and respect. Everything you touch turns to shit, and I do not need your stink on my name. Wanted murderer. Run off to the army as soon as you come of age. Broke your mother's heart.
Where is she?
She's gone.
When? What happened?
What happened is we had a big goddamn war.
Oh boy.
And now we got a new government with new rules. They took her. She's gone. And what's that queer outfit you're wearing?
What do you mean they took her?
They rounded up all the Jews and the coloreds and the queers. This is a white man's world now. White man's got to keep it Christian.
But
you sold her out.
So what? Wife made a living bemoaning me and raised a boy into a murderer. I always saw you for what you are. 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag. On your knees.
Daddy, I'm your son.
Down on your fucking knees.
Was the time I was scared of you. Was the time I'd pissed myself and a gun pointed at my head. You know what I feel right now? Not a goddamn thing.
Shoot, shot you if you're paying attention there.
What'd you call?
I heard everything. Who in the hell did you call?
R.I.P. Whew. Killed that. Oh man. There she is.
Gotta disable these claws.
monster. Yeah, I don't know if I like that one. That's a bad one. Me out of there. Yeah, that's some. Yeah, I guess you can't jump because it's like falling through the air. What's new about him? Behind me. It shoots the opposite direction of the weapon you have, so it's really confusing. When I think I'll shoot right, if I click right, it's actually the other way around. I don't understand why they made it like that. I don't think there's any way to change that. Doesn't look like it. Tears through you. Bravo grenade. Dang it. It's nice you can throw it back though. Got it.
Why did I come here? I should have run home. To you, Bobby.
Christ. Got the good suit though, I hope. Use the ground pound in a while. Damn, they got him. Oh no. Not what we wanted to see.
Gute Arbeit, Männer.
So.
Einbrecher!
Jawohl.
I need you to rest now. While I prepare the ceremony.
Tough turn.
Meine Damen und Herren!
Got to.
Carmine!
Yes.
Mann, du hast meinen Sohn getötet! Er hat meinen Sohn getötet! Alles verdient zu sterben!
It's all a show.
Got him.
I'm the guy wearing the black hat.
Oh! What is this? Take that hood off of him! Schnell, motherfucker! How's he supposed to talk to me when he's got the gag thing covering his mouth?
Not my problem, it stays on.
Oh, Christ! Will you just give us some privacy, please? Oh, you look like ass. Fuck. Looks like you're at death's door. Seriously, this is not a good look for you. Anyway, listen, your trial's coming up in a couple of weeks, and after that, they're gonna execute you, and that whole charade's gonna be televised to every living room on the planet. So instead of that bullshit going down, we're gonna break you the fuck out of here right now. It's kind of a risky plan, but the security they have around you is out of this world, so it's kind of the only play we got. Right? I mean, the hoops I had to jump through to get to you, and I'm your fucking lawyer! That pissed me off. But hey, what I'm gonna do is I wanna make like you attacked me, and when the guard pig comes in looking for your ass, I'm gonna sneak up behind him, and I'm gonna shove this little number right in the base of his skull. I'm gonna grab his keys and his gun, and I'm gonna roll you right on out to the elevator, popping Nazis wherever they show up, straight down the garage where Bombati and Anya and everyone else has the getaway car. Okay, you ready? Let's get this freak show on the road. God. Fuck! That hurts so bad. You don't even know. Let's beat this fucking gag thing off you. All right. Once we hit the street, it's all car chases and flying bullets. They got tanks outside, man. We got some tricks up our sleeve, though. We make it that far. We make it. The hard part is getting down to the garage. Hey! Help! Help! Open the door! He's looking to attack me, man! He broke my nose, and then he got us through that door right there! Looking Terror Billy! He's on the loose! Stay back. And he had help. They came and right through that door, and they broke him out. It was space aliens, man!
Oh,
Schnitt! Cut! Zimmermann! Sie haben Talent. Sie sollten zum Film gehen, bei Helene vorsprechen.
Guter Schuss, General. Der zuckt noch.
Idiot. He was dead as soon as he walked into the building. Tapferer kleiner Liebling, ich bin dein und du bist mein. Liebling, so lieblich. Open your mouth. Open. That's it.
does it taste? Shh. How does it taste? The gunpowder of the bullet that killed your friend. How does it feel? Do you love the taste? Oh. You hear that? It's my attack force. Moving in on your friends in the garage. You're so boy. I'm gonna go down there now and join in on the fun.
Anya, my family. Weeks pass, or more. Feel myself slipping away. Got me praying for the end.
For theft and destruction of public and private property, aiding the enemy, torture, terrorism, including nuclear, both domestic and abroad, and high treason. For gruesome murders that number in the thousands, you have been found guilty, Mr. William Joseph Blazkowicz. It is rare, even for a man of my job description, to come face to face with true evil. And it pains me that the maximum sentence that I can bestow upon you is something as trivial as death. Death, Mr. Blazkowicz. Nothing but swift, sheer death. Bailiff.
Here we go. Oh boy. There, we gotta execute him right there. And yeah, we'll do that second playthrough. We'll do all those little extra things that if you wait too long, you just die, basically. It's fun to see that. Alright, I had pretty good momentum that first time until I meleeed him. Now I just don't know what I'm doing. Aim for the head. Such a bad idea. Shotgun is. Yep. Oh boy. One more time. Chat room reset again. I'm not sure what's happening with the chat here. It's weird. Hopefully we're fine. Quick stream test, I guess. Just to make sure. Yeah, I'll get this better positioning. Hold on. Quick little stream test should be fine. It's weird. Hopefully we're fine. Quick stream test again. Okay, sorry about that. Alrighty, now let's get over. Okay. Broke right out in court. That is so funny though. again because that was funny. Seems like they want you to do that. Positions. Why can I not line that up? This way. So much armor, it's impossible. Almost. It's a little bit tough there. The sides are difficult. Pretty intense. Where the heck are those other ones? Must be all the way in the back. Give me a minute. Yeah, there must be someone behind here. Oh, that works. That'll work just fine. There's someone else. To the side there, yeah. Working my enemy acquisition. Be all the better for it. Yeah, they're jumping down, see? Which is crazy. Now I can melee. That's beautiful. Alright. Now we're where we're supposed to be. Okay. A little time for that. Now we got it. Anything behind me again, but I did manage to quick save, so that's fine. That's alright, perfect. Somewhere. Oh, there he is. God. Headphones really help to tell behind, but I think mine are that good enough to tell if you can't tell in Hunt. But I can't tell here. Fight. Objective is to fight. Yeah, something. We can't tell. There we go. We switch weapons at that point. Dynamics there obviously would be. Oh! Something bad. Oh, shot. Too much. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Now we're in a good position. What's this? That works. That works very nicely. Explosive is good. The whole arena. Only objective is to fight here, so don't need to go anywhere particular. But I definitely need something to tell when I'm getting shot from behind better. Wow. Ah, perfect. Do this. Remember to quick save often. This completion this time. There's armor up there, I might need get some fuel. Excellent. Yeah, pretty crazy. Style of it all. Let me see. Ow, that hurt a bit. Shoot first. Turquoise later. Where's the other house? Hopefully good enough. Get some health back. Yeah, I'll take that. Alright, escape. Either one of the exits. Lovely. Hopefully all there. Get him. Okay then. Oh. What's this?
Mom?
Oh, my son.
I thought I lost you, Mom. I thought I'd never see you again.
Oh, Billy. Life is full of unexpected things. Some make it cheerful, and some break your heart.
I wasn't there when you needed me. I ran out on you.
It hurt so much, Billy. It felt like my heart was being ripped out of my chest when you left. But all hardship is temporary. Do you know this? Most of it is inevitable. I had to stay behind so that you could leave. And now you're the one in trouble. Do not worry for me. My troubles are all for my son.
I want to go back out there. But I can't do this anymore.
You are strong, Billy. We are survivors, you and I. We keep fighting even when we do not know how. You cannot help but be my son.
I'm having twins, Mama. They're not born yet. I want to see them. I wanted you to see them. I miss you.
We will be together soon. You just have one more hardship to
Oh boy. Imagined. What?
Warm quilted daydreams.
Imagined.
Stolen by cold winds of reality.
Oh no! Back for that whole level. Situation. Didn't actually break out there. Wow. Bristle, sword.
Die Festnahme erfolgt in einem Bauernhaus nahe Dennis mit einem schnellen Einsatz ohne Todesopfer. Nun wird diesem Schwerverbrecher und ehemaligen Terroristenführer die Gerechtigkeit erbracht, die er seinen unzähligen Opfern verwehrte. Unser ruhmvolles Reich wird nicht ruhen, ehe der Krieg gewonnen ist! Sieg heil! Sieg heil! Sieg heil! Sieg heil!
We would have been so good together. Darling, you're breaking my heart.
The old and the weak are doomed.
His head off. Oh man. Expect that, huh? Oh man, that's a pretty turning point of the game. Okay.
Everyone in position. She's stopping it!
Grabbed his head, dropped the fake one.
Here, the killer, we have less than 7 seconds. Okay, ready, steady, march, momentum. Grab it!
Oh, God.
3 seconds. We need to give his brain oxygenated blood, or it will die.
Pretty
Not for
decent.
me, is your life.
He cut his head off.
I'm afraid it's too late.
Oh, no. No.
Jeez. Daring mission, though.
Brain activity! Yes! He's alive! Fucking genius, Sam. Did I ever tell you that?
Liaison! Max is right. You should get out of here. The man ready for transport?
How in the world is that work? So crazy.
He's awake.
I don't know about that. Some pretty advanced technology to save him.
Mr. Blaskovich, can you hear me?
That's what sets it apart.
Okay, so listen to this. Some time ago, Caroline
So
obtained this
crazy,
latest
guys.
generation biologically engineered super soldier body from a Nazi scientific lab.
Wow.
Very, very impressive specimen. Anyway, please show this to him.
Look, William, Seth is going to attach this to build a connection between your head and your new body.
Wow.
Now, these are very rare Nazi company equipment from super soldiers our fighters found in the field. None of them is working, but
Yep.
I have enough
Technology
material
monkey
to
kitty.
fix one
Say that.
contraption. You should decide which one you want. You can choose. Blink once for this one, blink twice for the one in the middle, blink 3 times for that over there.
What? There's 3 different options, though. Harness, shackles, battle walk. That's crazy. All these different options. The battle walker, a mechanical actuator system that is mounted on your legs and activated on demand. Once activated, mechanical supports extend, allowing you to access new areas, vertical covers, or other tactically advantageous positions. Double press the jump button to activate the battle walkers. Wow. Also got ramshackles, metal reinforcement rig, protecting your upper body joints, elbows, and shoulders. The ramshackles allow you to ram through obstacles, smash open doors, and crates, pummel your enemies. Ramshackles will be activated when you are sprinting. Too bad I can only get one, huh? They're both pretty awesome. And the harness. Constrictor harness will compress your torso on activation, allowing you to enter into narrow spaces. Using the harness prevents you from breathing properly. Prolonged use will cause damage and eventually death due to lack of oxygen. Doesn't sound as good. Moving and crouching. When moving and crouch, the constrictor harness activates automatically when applicable. So you can go underneath little things and fit in tiny spaces. I don't know, they're both pretty awesome. This is a good middle one for now. We can do the other 2 in the future, I guess. Walk high up when double jumping, when crouching, and the ramshackle, I guess, a pretty good one to charge. Headlong for now. Quite interesting. We'll go with Anya's for now. We'll do the other 2.
Okay, you're gonna pick out the one of your liking.
Yeah, pretty like that. Maybe there's a different one for Wyatt too, though. So I don't know. The Battle Walker, interesting, but that's what multiple playthroughs are for, I guess. We'll see. There's plenty of achievements to get, that's for sure. Even if we don't go for all the collectibles and such, there's lots of other stuff to do. So, all right, Battle Walker probably next time. I am liking that one. For now, I guess we'll go ramshackles, charge into stuff. Because the other guy's charging at me was pretty intimidating. So other stuff later, like the tall boy, Dishonor, and such, Let's try ramshackles for first playthrough.
Okay, Yingler, let's get to work. I will sedate you now.
See you soon.
Saved his head. Can you believe it? That's pretty crazy. Get your head cut off alive. Like the monkey kitty. Wow. That's something else.
William.
Is this real? Or am I in heaven?
Set? Set!
I'm awake. I'm not asleep. I'm God, and you God, and you God, and you God, and you. How are you feeling, Mr. Blazkowicz? Can you move your body? Yes, you can. Show us.
How about that, guys?
I feel powerful.
Do you remember your name? Do you remember your doings in the last 2 years?
Aside from killing Nazis.
If you die one more time, William, I will murder you. Come, I'll give you some clothes.
Send them to me when you're done. No, have you seen? Cancel it. Hast du gesehen? Hast du gesehen? Shim.
Pretty amazing.
Mr. Blazkowicz.
How I look?
Like a new man, a new man. Look at you, I'm so happy you're back. Now, this, same thing Shoshana has. There's no. This connects your head to your body. Very, very important not to fiddle with this. Now, you might feel some weird tingling sensation, not to worry, it's normal. But let me know if anything else happens. For example, your head trying to reject your new body, something like this. It's yours! It's yours!
Good stuff.
I feel the same way, Max.
Excellent. Now, I have prepared the
Achievements, all the gains.
Let's see what you can do with
Excellent.
it. Go on, Mr. Blazkowicz, put it on.
We've got
Yes,
new body.
Pick it up and put it
Wow.
on. I think you'll like it.
Lots of stuff there. Yeah, there's the ramshackles we chose. Give it a try. Give it a try. Places to go. Shush the monkey. It's the monkey. Crazy. Alright, give it a try.
So, Shimshin, your new body is very, very powerful. How powerful? Well, the ramshackles will lock your upper body joints in place so they will never break, even when subjected to enormous forces. What does it mean? Well, for example, you can smash right through this wall.
There we go. Oh! Great. Not bad.
Yes, Shingle, you can break right through this wall. Just run into it as fast as you can. Come on, believe in your power.
Oh. Go on. Alright. That's funny. How about that? Yeah, a lot of options here.
Yes! Now, experiment with the training course until you have familiarized yourself with the new abilities.
Alright. running into stuff. What was that? Seemed like that was something. It was an upgrade kit. I knew it. Alright. Okay, let's keep upgrading the laser. I upgraded the rifle. Jungle magazine. Single shot for on that. Let's do the laser. Diesel infused grenade will cause a wide radius of fire. Electronics. Nothing to upgrade for that. So I could upgrade the grenade. Maximum damage output. Top of the upgrade. Seems pretty good. But this is good as well. Double the battery capacity. Extremely powerful laser beams. That's also pretty good. Thought I did that before, maybe not. Yeah, I'll do double the battery. That's good for now. Upgrades. Probably missed a few upgrades along the way, but at least that's something. Alrighty, let's see. What else here?
Caroline.
100 HP.
Thank you. Take back your legs. I don't need them anymore.
It's great to have. Traps. Traps. Alright, talk to Grace and find Grace. Oops. Don't need the training course. No, that's fine. Oh boy.
You are.
Great.
Get it up there.
What are you doing?
Hey! What a happy day. Welcome back to the land of the living. Hey, welcome back and all that, Pascal. I'd love to pinch your cheeks and ruffle your hair, but we dropped this thing. Oh, it'll explode and sink the whole fucking boat. Would you mind coming over here and lending a hand? Stop. Oh, God, here comes the idiot.
Stay back, Max. This thing is very dangerous. Go boom, like this.
Oh, say your prayers. We're fucked now. They'll kill us all. No. What in the name of Astrobing fucks has happened?
Well done, Max. Outstanding.
Oh, well, you're making this old boat sentimental, Glasgow. We have to get this thing wired before we get to New Orleans. Oh, but it's very good to see you up and about again, Captain.
To New Orleans again. Oh. That concept art. Very nice. Good stuff.
Yeah, that reminds me of Glasgow. Was it you who brought the recommendation letter I was writing to Maria? Yeah, I know I hate writing sodding words about as much as I hate Nazis, but
She seemed happy about it. So, no harm done, I suppose. Hey, carry on.
I guess I'm supposed to keep that. Alright. Must be where Grace is.
You asleep?
Oh, I just wanted to get some rest before we arrive at New Orleans. Just such a long ride. Each few minutes. Can you put your arms around me, William?
I met him, Anya. I seen him and I wasn't afraid no more.
Oh, William. And your mother?
What happened in the garage?
The garage?
First time you tried to rescue me. Frau Engel's men attacked you in the garage. I heard the gunshots.
Oh, that was nothing. We had some tricks up our sleeve.
That's exactly what Silver Spur said. Hey. You never answered my question.
Which one?
Is this real? Or am I in heaven?
Cool. Interesting there. Let's see what else.
What's going on?
Grace, a little extra Anya interaction. There's the pig. Peter Goy.
Should go see if Grace has a job for me. Put this new body to good use.
Like that.
Is it
Very
true?
nice thing.
Yep. Cats will have your time to help out, Bill. Kiitos, Captain Blaskowitz. Stay on the platform.
He's up there. Wait. We need to go down here. That would be interesting. Flip away from it. It's a whole nother level. Show them that. Oh, this is a whole new area, actually.
A story today by the name It's been känt since the Ausmerterrättare. Bara av den vilken entrance Sovjet alltid blir. Can't even get in there. Come with me and clear the entrance.
Go down there.
This whole day has been from us. I know you have extra season from your ramshackle contraption, so hopefully you can find a way to ram through the debris.
Okay. Supposed to go down there? I don't think so. What? How did this happen? Still need to talk to Grace. Is this the extra mission or something? That's strange. Yeah, I think it's supposed to get in there later, but not right now. So why did it let me do that? That's weird. Why did it let me? Oh, anyway. Extra after all. an extra little mission, I guess. Side mission, yeah. Find some potatoes for the pig.
Ihana, Captain Blazkowicz. No, I just need to figure out how to get this place organized. Thank you. Thank you for your help, Captain. I wonder if Grace will let me build a sauna in here.
Interesting. Alright. Plus package. Unlock the ram. Oh, look at that. Yep, these are the other things. One at a time. Regenerate armor. Cannon arm. That's cool. No more falling to the ground from blast wave. Tackle through certain walls. Alright, good stuff. And we got the achievement for upgrade a contraption. Not bad. Whatever we actually upgraded. Maybe this. Good stuff. Very nice. Back up we go. That worked out. Yeah, I was glad to find that. Strong upgrade. Let's see what else. Good times. Good fun. Fully upgrade a weapon. I could have finished that other one, but I didn't want to take it off automatic fire. What is this? Oh. Those little things. Where you play the missions. These little badges. Huh. Interesting. I'm good on that for now. Alright. Bunch of stuff here. Very interesting. Alright. As for Grace, she is still there.
Out there.
There we go. Great. Good progress today, guys. Gone through quite a lot in the last few hours.
Hey.
Hours.
Good to see you, Grace.
Shit. Blazkowicz, you are one tough motherfucker, you know that?
What's all this?
All the special shit from Roswell.
Two
Brought
down,
everything
7
back
to
from Mission
go.
Control and dumped it here. Never had time to unpack.
That was a good man. I saw it go down. There's nothing I could do.
What did he say?
What?
What were his last words? I need to know.
He said it was space aliens, man.
That's funny. Pretty funny.
Motherfucker.
He said,
Oh, Ingo, how is everything functioning? Hi, Grace.
This one of yours?
what's this? Where did you get this?
Especially had it back in Roswell. Said he found it at the crash site in 47.
It looks like no, it can't be. Oh, God,
Sam,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Grace. It's happening, Grace. It's a full-on assault.
Have them run the engines as hot as they can. Full fucking throttle, sister.
Yes, ma'am. On top.
Alright, give me 1 second. Alright, see you in for now.
Come on in, Blasco. Let's have a seat. Now, that ghetto was home to one of the last remaining resistance groups in America, led by a man named Horton. Now, after the war, the Nazis put up all these walls around the city. And then, they gathered up all the undesirables, and they dumped them there. So that Horton and his comrades and all these people are just stuck there, languishing in the worst conditions imaginable. And then, after the events of late, the Nazis, they just dialed up the pressure. Death squads storming cities, killing everyone in sight. Damn it, they're gonna purge that whole city till there's no one left.
We gotta do something.
Not at all. So now this new body of yours, is it ready for some Nazi killing?
More ready than ever. Feel unstoppable. Fucking freight train.
You are a fucking freight train. Now, before we arrive in New Orleans, we need to make a quick detour into Manhattan. So you'll want to read the mission brief, activate the war map out there, and pull up the info screen for Manhattan districts.
Got it.
On Blaskowitz, one good thing did come out of all of this mess.
Yeah, what's that?
Your execution is all over the news. Nazis think you're dead, baby. They ain't never gonna see you coming.
Alrighty, great place tended for now. Go that Manhattan map. Pick it up here very soon, guys. Back and forth. Alright, look forward to picking it up there. Pretty cool. Go and get a quick Dragon Raid for Lemonade, Champion, Marshmallow, and Isaac as well coming in the chat today. So pick it up very soon there, guys. Little intermission for now, and I will see you. It's a little bit for great more stuff tonight. Get to some Hunt and Dishonored. We'll also get to Dishonored here. Good stuff today. But a lovely time of Wolfenstein. A good saving point to pick it up from now. So look for them more very soon. Alright, catch some big guys. Go and get some extra channel rewards for Dragon Standards fun. And I will see you soon. Marshmallow said he saved up about 20,000 already, so he forward something nice in the bit. We'll see other things said. So. Alright, you guys, catch you very shortly. Back to it soon. Catch you then, back after intermission. And I'll see you tonight. Good stuff, keep going. Fun stuff so far. Catch you in just a little bit.
Wondrous Wednesday.
Catch you then, back after intermission. And I'll see you tonight. Good stuff, keep going. Fun stuff so far.
Dishonored Death of the Outsider, Jurassic Park, and more. Wondrous Wednesday.
Catch you then, back after intermission. And I'll see you tonight. Good stuff, keep going. Fun stuff so far.
Dishonored Death of the Outsider, Jurassic Park, and more. Wondrous Wednesday.
Catch you then, back after intermission. And I'll see you tonight. Good stuff, keep going. Fun stuff so far.
Dishonored Death of the Outsider, Jurassic Park, and more. Wondrous Wednesday.
Catch you then, back after intermission. And I'll see you tonight. Good stuff, keep going. Fun stuff so far.
Dishonored Death of the Outsider, Jurassic Park, and more. Wondrous Wednesday.
Pardon, I'm romancing Jahira. She will never die. To COC, she can't die. She's immune to it. Thank you for the raid, Ace the Sly. Welcome. I just started the game. It's going pretty slowly. It's going pretty damn slowly. Let's get rid of all of this. You know what? Just keep a magic missile, nothing else.